I ain't got no damn Legos, so we just gonna get the crayons out. And we
double on my whip, ice game on 6, swag game on 8, feeling untouchable and it's touchable.
This gonna be the bootleg version. What is up, guys? I'm Miss Mercè with a dash, and I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video. Y'all see the vibes? Y'all know the situation? We got our knees on the Legos, okay? But this the bootleg version, so we got our knees on the crayons, but not really. So before we get started with this reaction, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the kid. And we're not about to do this video on here all day, but we can get into it just a little bit. I don't really know how long Carmen had them like this, but we gonna do 5 minutes, and then we gonna skiddly did on up, okay? And one thing about me, y'all know me, I like to be a little annoying. I like to be a little different. I like to be a little extra in my own way. So y'all watch this. You can't do it. You can't do it. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Your knees, you're wobbling. You're wobbling. You're moving too much. You're doing too much. Look at you. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You can't do it. You can't do it. I ain't gonna lie, look like you can't do it. I might have to leave your ass alone. Cause you on them knees. No, but on a real note, like, let's jump right into this. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump right into this. And we'll stay here for 5 minutes. Let me start that timer, right? So boom. Got my handy dandy notebook. You know, I gotta tell y'all what's going on. So, you know, as Carmen is explaining what's about to go down, I'm just praying for them girls' knees in advance. Okay? Jesus, please let them knees be like them Meg Thee Stallion knees and let them survive through this, Jesus. Don't let them knees, you know, be busted up when they get up, like the kids that be playing at the playground that be busting their knees open, Jesus. They too old for this foolishness, Lord. Please let them knees be okay in Jesus' name. Amen. So now when I get to looking at them Legos, I'm like, them Legos look intense. It look like it's about to get just real extreme. Like, I'm pretty sure it really do actually end up hurting the longer you stay on the Legos. Like, it's making me nervous for them. And then the best part was the girl that went first, it was girlfriend versus girlfriend. I like that. I like that. I was looking, I was like, oh, they done did something right here. Because ain't it something for you to go against your girlfriend, right? Or your significant other and try to get them out the game, knowing that y'all came here together, right? So y'all trying to win together at the end, but now it's like, nah, go against her and try to get her out. Like, dang, you gonna take one half of the team out? I ain't gonna lie to you, if I was her, I would have started twerking. I'd be like, babe, so you saying you don't want this booty? You don't want this booty? Now, the funny one was Veronica, right? She over there trying to tell Paige that she can't do it, nah. But see, now Veronica is like a motivational speaker. She do spoken word and stuff. So it's like it wasn't working in her favor. Like her trying to like down talk, like, you know what I'm saying, talk bad on somebody, it wasn't given. So it's like if she had to talk up on somebody, I don't even think that makes sense. But if she was supposed to motivate somebody, yo, A+ in the whole department. But baby, it was actually for me. It was actually for me, okay? The eyelashes, she didn't care. She said, I came here to win. Y'all think I care about being cute? Y'all can take the eyelashes. Take it. I don't need it. Because I'm getting it in blood. And she got it. Hey, boy, you see them knees, boy? Them knees started, boy. Shout out to Ashley, because she ain't come to play. And she set the tone and she made it known that she is not one of them. Now, Veronica, like, I was rooting for you, right? But then, like, I got disappointed, dog. Like, I was like, what you gave up for? Like, it hurt my achy breaky heart when I seen it get up. Because I'm like, what happened? It's like she literally just started. It's like, why you stopped, though? Like, damn. But I'm glad that she went back and she redeemed herself. She did that. She said, not the second time. The first time, y'all caught me slipping. I was slipping. But the second time, I'm not having it. Brianna looked like she may have finessed that situation. Y'all paying attention to her knees? It's like the Legos is around and not under, which is a problem. So it's looking like she may have got on it and then hit one of these real quick and somehow finessed the Legos. Cause my thing is, how was everybody else on them, right? But her knees magically just like parted it. Like who was it, Moses that parted the sea?
Bruh.
I don't remember. God's still working on me, okay? He not through with me yet. But it's like her knees just parted the Legos. How out of all these 14 people, I think, how did you magically not end up on the Legos? From what it looked like, from what I'm looking at in the video. Now, thank you, Kat and Carmen, for throwing her right back in there, because it had to be done. It had to, they had to make it make sense, and they made it make sense. I feel very strongly about that, and I'm glad that they re-put her out there, because it was given, it's a little bit not fair. So now her knees is on the Legos, and we could see it for our own eyes, for ourselves. Child, that's the timer. That's my time. Need to get up off of here. Oh my God, y'all, look. Look at my knees. Look at my knees. Look at my knees. Ooh, child. So now that it's said and done, right? I had realized, like, wait, I believe we seen everybody go. Everybody went against whoever they went against, and we got to see it. But I don't recall seeing Zaria or Shanice go. So I'm like, wait, now I'm speculating, right? Now I'm like in the audience, like, hold up, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, did something happen? I'm asking myself, did something happen and they didn't show us? Like, did it get hot? Or was it just not interesting? Like, why they didn't show them? Did they even go? Or maybe they just didn't want to show they round. But I just feel like if you don't, you gonna not show they round because of something. But aside from that, everybody turned up. Everybody did their thing. They got them Legos and them knees. Them knees. But of course, Carmen gotta hit you with the plot twist. They not one, but two girls are going home. Child, here we go again. Who should get eliminated and why? Oof. Child, I hate this right here. If this keep going for all the episodes, I'm not gonna be able to breathe no more. Like, dang, like that, every single elimination. I'm not gonna get into how they discussed who should have went home, when it came to the girls picking between each other. I'ma just say that I think out of anybody that should have went home, unfortunately, I'ma say Veronica, just based off of the challenge. It don't got nothing to do with her personality. It don't got nothing to do with me liking her, not liking her. It's just based off the challenge. It looked like, from my point of view, you gave up too easy. You shouldn't have did that. Yeah, you came back, you redeemed yourself, but you shouldn't have even had to redeem yourself in the first place. Can't say who the second person should have been. I don't have nobody in my head. It's just that stuck out to me, like, dang, like you was the only person that had gave up out of everybody. Now, let me touch base on this situation right here. Before I even say anything at all, I'm just reacting. I'm a critic. I'm a speculator, all that, right? So this is not, I'm not, going against nobody in a bad way or bashing nobody and none of that. I'm just giving my 2 cents. I'm just giving my piece. Because, again, I'm just reacting to the video, right? And from what I seen. Like, I don't know nothing It's just what I'm seeing from the video, what I'm getting back, right? The situation with Zaria, Shanice, and the camera guy or the photographer, whoever the guy is, right? And it's like, okay, now it makes sense what Shanice was talking about in the first episode, you know, because I was always wondering, like, what is she, like, what's she talking about? So I guess from the very first episode, that's what she was talking about all the way to the third episode. So I wrote this down and I'm gonna just read it because off the top of my head it's hard for me to remember what was going on, right? So I said, from analyzing the episode, it seems as though Zaria asked the cameraman if he does photo shoots, right? And that the word got back to Carmen and they didn't appreciate that. So I understand, you know, feeling like somebody went behind your back and stuff. And as a viewer, I feel as though that whole scene, that whole situation or like discussion, I don't think it necessarily needed to be on camera, because I felt like that's a personal, like, business situation, if that makes sense. I don't think it really pertained to like the episode, the challenge. Like, I don't know if that's making sense, but it's like, if y'all in the end supposed to pick, you know, a certain amount of girls, right, and y'all supposed to be in business together, I feel like that's one of those things, like, you know, that we as the viewers don't need to know or hear about. That's business. Y'all handle that behind the scenes. So I feel like that situation should have been behind the scenes. And I'm not gonna lie, I like Zaria. So I feel like the way it went down, it was like, I don't think it was like too crazy. So I'ma just do it like this, right? Was Zaria wrong? I don't think she was wrong. Should she have spoke to Carmen about it first? Yeah, that probably would have been the better route to go. For the simple fact that it's like, y'all supposed to be working together, right? And it's like, well, if that's possibly Carmen's personal cameraman or a videographer, or just like, you know, Neb's videographer or Neb's photographer, whatever in general, then it's like, in the end, y'all supposed to be like a team, right? So you gotta handle it with care. You gotta handle it delicately. Like, the situation is not gonna be in the end every man for themselves. So it's like, you gotta approach stuff differently. I feel like if that wasn't the situation, it probably would have been as crazy, right? But for the simple fact that in the end, y'all supposed to be like a business team, like a clique, you know? It would have made more sense to be like, hey, I personally, you know, usually have my photo shoots and stuff that I do, or my videos. I need somebody to record my videos. So I wanted to ask him if he could do that, because I see that he does it and he's doing a good job at it. Can I ask him about that? And, you know, Carmen give it a green light, the red light. And I mean, from there, if it's a yes or a no, then it's just like, you just find somebody else. Did Zaria shift blame? I don't think she shift blame. I think she just stated her reason as to why she felt comfortable to go ahead and ask and not have to go through like 3 million people, if that makes sense. She probably, you know, I think she just was looking at it from a different perspective, where it's like, I mean, this is his business. Like, I could ask him because that's what he do, opposed to like, well, okay, this is his business, but maybe it's only his business for them. But maybe she didn't think about that. Like, you know, I don't think it was that crazy. And again, with the shift blaming, I think it's just like, usually when we do things, we don't just do it off the strength of just because. We usually have something that allows us to think or feel that we can do what we do. So it's not to say, in my opinion, I don't think she was saying like, oh, I only did it because so-and-so did it. I don't think she was purposely trying to like self-sabotage somebody else. I think she was just trying to help people understand, like, I didn't just do this just because, like, I felt comfortable enough because I seen someone else did, or X, Y, and Z. Like, that's all it is. I don't think it's a shift blame, because I mean, she clearly said, yeah, I did that. So she did already, as Kat said, stood in her shit. But she also gotta let you know, listen, I'm not just, you know, snaky, how some people were saying she's snaky, or, you know, other words that they was using. And then the crazy thing is, Zaria was lost. Like, I guess it's probably two different things that happened. So she's thinking it's this, but really it was this. Now this part I didn't like, because I felt like it just like make sense. and it didn't make sense to me. I believe you pronounce her name as Mika. She was saying to Zaria to just, you know, be quiet and to listen, and how she was DMing people, asking people if they got in and stuff like that. And me personally, I feel like there was nothing wrong with her doing that. I understand where Mika might be coming from when it comes to the NDA and not being able to talk about certain stuff, but I do feel like that's one of those things that it's like in the middle, because I feel like they were more so on like, don't tell outside people or don't be telling the whole world, that type of situation. But from being there in the casting, they, you know, I had asked them like, will you guys let everybody know whether they did or did not make it? And they said, if you didn't make it, we not gonna let you know that. So it's like, think about it, right? Realistically, you don't want to have wait for an opportunity and just be waiting forever to see if you got in or not. You get what I'm saying? You could be, it's probably people still to this day that was in the casting that they just now realize they're not in it because they see the episodes. And I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's fair. You get what I'm saying? I was one of those people that was asking too. I was like, hey, if you hear something back, let me know. And if I hear something back, I'm gonna let you know, because they not gonna tell us. So it only makes sense. We're not asking you or begging you to, oh, tell me who everybody that made it. Like, nah, it's not that. It's just a matter of knowing, like, okay, should I move on with my life, or are we all still waiting? But then don't make it seem like she had no business asking nobody and it was the ultimate wrong thing. That's just the vibe that I was getting from it watching it back at home. And I wouldn't take it to the extreme and say it was snakish or shisty. I would just say that Z gotta understand that we in a group of people where it's like we are one. We're supposed to be a team. We're business partners. So certain things, we can't just take it upon ourselves. It's like when you have a job and they tell you, well, if you need, you know, time off or whatever, you speak to your manager, right? Or your, you know, second in command. And then if that don't work, then you go to the head honcho. You don't just go to the store manager. You don't just go to the top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the thing that Z gotta start to understand, that it's like, okay, we gotta proceed with a lot of caution here. Now let's jump back into eliminations, okay? I don't want to say I agree with who left, but I don't want to say I don't agree with who left, because at the end of the day, it is a competition, and you know, Carmen is only looking for, I believe she said 10 girls or whatever the number is supposed to be. So people gonna have to go home. The show must go on, y'all. I definitely want to say I'm sending love and prayers to Tiara, because, you know, I don't know what her situation is, but Kat might have been on to something, saying that she got something going on at the crib, or she gotta, you know, get through whatever it is that she going through. If she is really going through something, you know, love and prayers to her. Now here go Miss Carmen with these nicknames, right? Here go Carmen with these nicknames, and they was cute. It was cute. I liked it. It was, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like, dang, Carmen, if you giving nicknames again, you might as well have made this boot camp season 2. Let's just name it what it should be, Carmen. Just take out the Clique and just put in Carmen's Boot Camp Season 2. And I know some people may not like their names, because, you know, you don't always like everything, but they just gonna have to embrace it, you know, because that's the name that they gonna have throughout the whole show. And the fans and the supporters back at home looking at it, that's what they gonna know you as, and it's gonna stick with you for life. Take it from me, okay? To this day, I still got people 305 in me, so it's just like, embrace it. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in another reaction video. Peace.
Look, I'm a killer, a born sinner. I know gorillas, they squeeze bananas, but he beats for dinner. That's an oxymoron. I stopped messing with some niggas morons.